I have
Sorry, go on.
yeah, I have auditor in my company, so there are a lot of things I need to prepare for them.
An auditor, yeah, somebody's
Yeah, auditor.
okay,
Yeah, yeah.
okay, I see. Somebody's come to check
So
your
they're gonna
work.
check the work. Yeah, what we did.
I see, I see. Okay, well, that's no problem at all. Of course, this is exactly why we have the pictures, and I think the pictures are just as good as using, as retelling a story. So hold on a second, let me get it up, get it all ready. 1 second. Um,
But where are you living now, Dave?
I'm in Southend-on-Sea. Do you know Southend-on-Sea? We're a little bit south of Norwich. Um,
Oh, okay. I heard about that, but
yeah,
never been there.
we're still in the east of the country because I know Norwich is in the east of the country, and we're just basically straight down from you. We're on top of we're at the mouth of the River Thames, and so it's where the
Mm.
sea comes in and flows in into the River Thames. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's a nice
So
town.
yeah, because to be honest, I haven't been watching you for a long time when I was in Vietnam, probably 7 years ago. And the first video I watched you, I remember you were teaching Russian.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
And just it just happened to me that I have a friend who's Russian.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So at that time I just wanted to learn a little bit Russian.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that yeah, I got to know you not because of English, because of Russian.
so that's why you started watching my classes, yeah, to learn Russian.
Yeah.
I have being honest, I didn't think, well, having said that, no, maybe about 3 years ago, I started doing a few Russian lessons. And so, yeah, it was actually a long time ago. But yeah, I've
Mhm.
recently done a beginner's course. And it's aimed at beginners, but people that know the alphabet already. And so, if
Mhm.
you're interested, please have a try. But let's have a look then. We got up to this picture here last time. I think we're up to 76, I wrote down. So, yeah, we did the Hamlet one at the end. Um,
Okay.
that one's not so interesting, and I don't know what that says either, apart from socialism. I
It probably
understand
not
socialism.
interesting story.
Yeah, there are a
Okay.
lot of political stories, and I always think politics is a little bit boring. But you can try this one here. Yeah. What can you see in the
Sure.
first picture?
In the first picture, I can see that three men and two of them are the police officer.
Good.
So they are escorting a man who probably is suspected to be a criminal.
Suspected of being. He is suspected of being a criminal. Yeah. He is suspected of being. Suspect somebody of doing something. So he's suspected of being a criminal.
Yeah, he is suspected of being a criminal.
Good.
And the next scene is maybe it describe what has happened in the past that lead to be, how do I say, that result in uh, being suspected criminal.
Good. Yeah. So what the events that led to this? Yeah, the events that resulted in his arrest.
Yeah, and I can see the two men there. Another man is older than him, and
What is he doing?
is it does it look like a hit boss?
Sorry.
It seemed to be hit boss. I
His
guess so.
boss, maybe his boss. It's actually,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what this says up here, just because it will make it a little bit clearer what's going on in these pictures. It says the accused and the accuser and the defendant, the two lawyers, basically. It's talking about the defense lawyer and the prosecution lawyer. Yeah, and so that's how we'd
Oh,
say it in
okay.
full English: defense lawyer and prosecution lawyer. One of them is
Mm.
the defense lawyer in these pictures, and I'll show you down here. You can see which one is when you see the whole picture, it's a little bit easier. But defense lawyer and prosecution
Oh,
lawyer.
so actually, is that what happening in the court?
Good, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Mm. Yeah,
So,
though
which one do you think this guy is with the glasses? Do you think he is the defense lawyer or the prosecution lawyer?
I think it's prosecution lawyer.
Good, I agree. What's he doing
Yeah.
in this picture here? How do we say that?
He's pointing at him.
Good, yeah, point
Maybe,
at, and you
yeah.
used the right preposition. Well done. I was checking prepositions. Well done. He's
Yeah,
pointing at him.
he's pointing at him.
Good,
Aim to accuse him of committing
good, good. Okay.
criminal.
Crimes. Accuse him of
Crime,
committing
yeah, crime.
crimes. Good. Accuse somebody of something. Very good. Just like suspect somebody of something. So that same for suspect.
And then how do you call that person who we prosecuted?
So he is called the accused. He is called the accused. Yeah, this man here who was taken
Accused.
to.
Yeah, and he seemed to fight back, fight back the prosecutor.
Okay, he's fighting the prosecutor, or maybe he's ready to punch the prosecutor. Good.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think if you
And
see the rest of the story, I think you'll see exactly what it's trying to suggest. So, what does the
Maybe the prosecutor lawyer defined the suspect as a monster.
Yes, I think so. I think he becomes more and more of a monster, according to the prosecution lawyer. The prosecution lawyer, of course, it's his job to make the criminal, the accused, look like a monster. Yeah, and so I think that this is the idea of the pictures. He becomes more and more of a monster the more the prosecution lawyer talks about him and accuses him.
He makes him a very bad criminal.
Good. You can use here. He makes him out to be, because I'm not sure if he is or isn't, but he makes him out to be a dangerous monster. Yeah, something like that. He makes him out to be a dangerous monster.
So he tried to convince jury that.
Good. Keep going. Good.
Yeah, but then what happened after is prosecutor seems to be happy.
Yeah, the prosecutor has done his job. He's happy. He said this person is a monster. Yeah, and then I think it's the same person here, down here. I think it's the same person with the defense lawyer now. What does the defense lawyer say?
The man he's behind him is a defense lawyer.
Good. Defense lawyer.
Defense lawyer. Yeah, and he's sweating.
Good.
Yeah,
he's sweating.
Breaking his head to think about what can defend against the prosecutor.
Good. Yeah, it's going to be hard. It's got hard work ahead of him to change this monster, to make him out to be a good man.
And it seemed to be working.
I don't want to interrupt you, but I think the man who is behind the suspect is the prosecutor lawyer, and he tries to make him out like a criminal.
Make him out to be. Make him out to be is great. He tries to make him out to be a criminal.
And the second man, the bold lawyer who next to the suspect, is the defense lawyer, and maybe he tries to convince the jury and the judge that the suspect is
not
an innocent person. Like he tries to make him like an angelic. And
he wants to make him look innocent. He wants
innocent and like a maybe angel. He tries to make him looks good.
Yeah, and absolutely.
Free from the any
charge.
Sorry?
Free from any charge.
Free from charges.
Yes, any charge, and makes him released from any accusations.
Accusations.
Sorry.
Yeah, indeed, it's the defense lawyer's job to try to get his client acquitted, to be acquitted or to get acquitted. Acquit means it's a legal term, and so if you haven't heard it before, don't worry. You don't really need it unless you're in court. Yeah, but when you are acquitted, you are found not guilty. It means the jury finds you not guilty and you are set free. You are released. Yeah.
So what I don't understand here is based on his attire.
Okay, his attire.
Yeah, Yeah, I think that is the same person. So I don't see the job of defense lawyer here. Who's behind him is waiting.
So I
Because
think
who's
this one's a defense lawyer and this one's a prosecution lawyer. Yeah, the one, this guy here who was calling him a monster.
okay. Because yeah, now I
The
notice
man
the
who has
glasses he wear.
glass,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
he is the
Because I thought the coat is black, so it's the same guy. Yeah, but obviously it's a different.
Yeah,
maybe he is from public prosecutor
okay, good.
who tries to convince the judge and jury that the suspect is really guilty from
Yeah, he's guilty.
his bad done. I don't know, but the bald man, I think he's a very professional defense officer, defense lawyer, because he is overweight and
Okay.
he looks like rich because he defends maybe rich criminal people
Okay.
like gangster or drug dealer, I don't know, and he gets richer from his client because he makes them free from their punishment. I
Yeah,
don't know.
you could say he gets them off their punishments. He
Yes.
gets somebody
Yes,
off something.
gets
You
them
can actually
off.
say that. He gets them off, but I mean, it's very conversational English. I'm trying to think of a more professional word to use. I mean, he gets them acquitted. That's the professional word. He gets them acquitted. He gets them set free. And so, yeah, that's it. Of course, it's his job to make him out to be an angel. Okay, so yeah, any other points there, Tal? You want to say? I mean, what is he at the end when he's got? Do you know what we call this?
The
Very different.
crowd.
Hello.
Halo. Very good. Somebody said it there.
Halo.
A halo. A
Yes.
halo.
Yeah, I
Like a
didn't know that
Beyonce
word.
song. There's a song. I love that song. Beyonce
Hello.
song.
Halo. A halo is.
Halo.
I mean, it doesn't exist in real life, but it's the thing which you see on top of an angel. You usually see
Like
that
the
little
bold,
round. Yeah,
bold. Oh,
that round thing. You see it here, the halo. You see it here, the halo.
Bright
okay.
yellow, goldish
Shining, yeah,
Mm.
circle.
shining bright so that they look all nice and good. Okay, and what does he have on his back here?
Wings.
Yeah,
It's
wings.
wings,
Wings,
Angel.
absolutely.
angel wings.
Yeah, he got his angel wings. And what does he do here in this this part here? What would we? How can we put that into words?
Pray,
He's
prayer.
praying. Good. It looks like he's praying or he's talking to God. Yeah, excellent. You could also say he clasps his hands together. I think that we often say that for when you lock your fingers together. He clasps his hands together. But yeah, in prayer. You could even say it like that, in prayer. Excellent. And then what does he do in the end, in the last picture?
He will release.
I think he was
Is it
released.
flying? He's flying.
Yeah, he flies away. Yeah, he flies away. And we normally use that preposition away when we mean away forever. It's usually when it's away for a long time. If you fly off, you just go. Yeah, and it's possible. You can say he flies off, but he flies off. When I say he walks off or he runs off, to me, that doesn't sound permanent. But when I say he runs away, he drives away, he cycles away, that sounds more permanent to me, like he's not coming back.
Yeah, no return. Okay.
Exactly, exactly. Off sounds like there might be a return. You know, he went off at 6 o'clock. Maybe he's coming back at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, but you go away, it's no return anymore.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Okay. Oh, so I have one question here.
Please.
So what's the difference between lawyer and solicitor?
Good question. Yeah, I think a solicitor is a type of lawyer. I'm not a legal professional and I'm not sure, but I know what solicitors do. The only time I have had business with a solicitor, and it wasn't pleasant, but the only time was when I bought a house. When you buy a house, you have to have a solicitor. You use a solicitor because the solicitor makes sure that the documents are all in order. They make sure that the documents are all done so that you have legally become the new owner of the house. That's one thing that solicitors do. They're very much involved in any kind of house sale or house purchase. But another thing that they do is divorces. I think that solicitors are involved in divorces as well, I believe. Lawyer, well, we usually use that word when we're talking about court, and court is for serious crimes. You know, in a for minor crimes, petty crimes, and that includes even stealing and burglary and things like that. It's often a magistrate's court, which is different from a high court. A high court is where you have lawyers, defense lawyers and prosecution lawyers, and that's usually for murder, or, you know, it's for the worst crimes out there. It might be for physical crimes, violent crimes as well can go to high court. And that's
And
where
what you mentioned before, what magistrates
court, yeah, magistrates.
Yeah, over here in Norwich, I saw it. And actually, I used to work in a cafe inside magistrate's court.
Okay.
And the problem is that some people, they got drunk and they drag themselves to our cafe.
They get drunk for the magistrate's court.
Yeah, because
Really?
yeah, and it's very annoying. So we had to get them out because there's no free seat there. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's magistrate's court.
Yeah, because we call the judge, the person, I mean, usually a judge works in a high court, but we call the judge a magistrate in a magistrate's court. He's actually a magistrate, not really a judge, or I don't think so. We call them a magistrate. There's no jury in a magistrate's court. That's in the high court. You know, the magistrate decides whether they're guilty or not guilty, and also decides the punishment, I think. I'm lucky. I've never been in court before, fortunately. But yeah, I think that's the main difference between high court and magistrate's court. There's no jury. Yeah. Do you remember?
Is it for petty crime?
Yeah, petty crime, exactly. Magistrate's court is for petty crime, and high court is for serious crime, violent crime very often. Okay, let's move on now to the next one. And Dilan, are you ready for the next one? This is called some kind of shame, shame here. Can you see it?
Okay, is it my turn? Okay. There's a man, maybe he's soldier. I'm not sure. His pants look like uniform, and he had his boots, and I think he's superior, and he orders the what's the name of sergeant? I'm not sure. Or
yeah,
his
okay, maybe a
superior,
sergeant. Good.
to clean his boot and makes him shiny, and ready for maybe any kind of ceremony or I don't know, event.
Good.
And he also brought his sword.
Yeah. Try not to pronounce the P. Sorry, the W. The P. There's no W.
Sword.
Yeah. Don't pronounce the W. It's not there. Sword. Sword. It's not there at all. It's like the word answer. It's got a W in it, but do not pronounce that W. It's not in pronunciation at all. Answer, sword. It's not there. It's
It
there.
just made me remember how the city I'm living is pronounced, Norwich.
Yeah, Norwich, exactly. Norwich. Yeah. There's no W in
But
Norwich.
They don't pronounce Norwich.
Right, you're absolutely right.
Norwich.
Absolutely. That's a very good example. Yeah. Norwich is also a silent W for sure.
Yeah.
Norwich.
Okay. And the sergeant cleans the items, generals or his superior items, and makes them clean and shiny, and also
what's that?
It makes him get ready for the ceremony or event, formal event maybe, and helps him wear his uniform, and maybe
not wear. He helps him
get dressed.
ready, get dressed.
Get dressed is better, yeah, or put on his uniform. Yeah, it would have to be. Remember that wear is not put on. They're similar, but put on is the action of putting it on your body, and wear is it's not putting. I'm already wearing my clothes. I put them on earlier. Yeah, and so.
I think it's a corset. I'm not sure.
It is good. Yeah, I agree. It's a corset.
And he helps him puts his corset and
So
makes
how would we
him
say that?
slim and
How would we say this though?
Mm,
You do it with your
Tie
shoes.
Fine.
Yeah, Tal.
yes, tie the corset, maybe.
Good. You can say tie up as well. I think we very
Tie
often
up,
say
yeah.
tie up when we mean a
Uh,
knot. Yeah, when there's a knot there, we do say tie up.
And
You tie up the corset.
I don't know what's the name of the superior soldier? Is like general or
Yeah, that'll do. That
Well,
works for me. He looks like a general.
and he is get dressed and ready for the formal ceremony. I
Good.
think he brush his uniform. The sergeant brushes his uniform and get rid of the dust
Good.
on top of his uniform. And the general looks proud and
Proud. He looks
happy
proud.
with
Yeah.
his appearance.
Good. He looks
and
proud. Yeah,
He's
pride is the
proud and happy.
He's proud and happy. Proud is the adjective. Pride is the
Oh,
noun.
sorry, I try to say proud, but make mistake.
Okay.
Okay, and he is walking, and there is a lady passed by him.
Passing him
and
by. Passing him by. Passing by him.
pass him by,
Yeah.
and when he realized the lady, he turns and start to follow her, and maybe he show off with his job and uniform
He's an
and
important
try
man.
to impress the lady.
Good.
But the lady, I think, doesn't affected from his
Isn't
effort
affected
to make
by. Isn't affected by. Yes, she isn't affected by.
she isn't affected by his efforts, and the surgeon is in the scene and see the lady and the general, and lady hugs the surgeon and start to kissing him, and the general gets angry and unhappy because he is superior and he is proud man, but he's unlucky with his personal relationship.
Good. Absolutely. And he made all that effort. Well, he let the sergeant
Yes.
shine his
Maybe
costume
he gets ready for to impress the lady. Maybe
to
he
impress. Yeah, gets ready
knows
to impress.
get to impress the lady. Maybe he knew the lady before and he expect her to come.
Yeah, perhaps he was
Maybe he
expecting her to
didn't
come over.
know that the lady is the surgeon's girlfriend
Good.
or fiance or
Yeah, maybe they are. Maybe they're
I don't know
engaged.
their
Maybe they are
relationship,
engaged.
but-
It's possible they are engaged. Maybe they seem to know each other very well anyway. Because we'll be very quick to be to chat somebody up that quickly. So yeah, I agree. Perhaps their
And
fiancés.
the general get disappointed.
Yeah, he's feeling a bit disappointed or angry, furious, very upset. What's he doing here in this picture? What's he doing?
Winking and giving her a salute.
Yeah, he's saluting. I think we would normally say saluting. He's saluting her. He's winking at her. And we do say winking at because it's a verb of looking, like look at, stare at, glare at, glance at, wink at, blink at, even if you blink. But he's winking at her. Good. And he's saluting her.
Try
Very,
to
very
impress her.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay, I see Mikita next on the one below. Can you see, can you hear us, Mikita?
I can, Dave.
Excellent.
Hi.
Excellent.
Hi.
Are you going to tell
Hi,
us
everyone.
a story? Hello, hello. Are you going to tell us a story today? I know you enjoy telling the short stories, yeah?
It's nice to be back again.
Excellent.
Yeah, I think as I promised last Friday, I'm going to give a try to tell.
Have a try. Have a try. Yeah, I'm going to have a try.
Have a try to tell about.
Good. Okay, I'll stop sharing that screen.
Ernest Hemingway's life. I'm sorry.
Okay, good.
Life. So as I said several lessons ago, Ernest Hemingway's life was as interesting as his books were. He was an ambulance driver for the American Red Cross in Italy during the First World War.
Good.
He got injured on the Italian front while dragging an Italian soldier on his back away from the front line.
Okay, good.
And he, as far as I can remember, about 100 pieces of shrapnel had been removed from his knee. And for this deed, he was decorated or awarded with a Purple Heart Medal. Or purple. I cannot tell you for sure what medal was it.
It was.
But,
that was. Say that again.
It was. I keep making one and the same mistake again.
Don't worry, that's a very common mistake, that one. That really is. Especially with the verb to be, especially with was and is. People put it usually like it's a question, and it's not a question there. I can't tell you what medal it was.
What medal it was. While recovering in hospital, he had a love affair with an American nurse.
Okay.
Who worked there at the time, and this became the basis for his novel A Farewell to Arms.
Good.
He was keen on bullfighting. He could write a professional article or a review of the event. He was fond of hunting, fishing. So he lived in Paris in the 1920s. During the Prohibition era in the United States. In the United States, this period when the alcohol was banned.
Say that again. There was a tiny mistake there. When
alcohol.
Much better.
Alcohol was banned. Legally banned.
Just banned. It's always legally banned. Yeah. And so when alcohol was banned,
and nobody could buy it in America, in the United States. But we all know that there was alcohol mafia. And by the way, the short story The Killers I suggested you last time deals with these kind of criminals. So his life in Paris led him to write a book called A Movable Feast. It was a memoir book, and it was published posthumously. I think 3 years after his death. To be more precise, in 1964, if I can tell it correctly.
If
I remember correctly. So he was married 4 times. His third wife was an American journalist, Martha Gellhorn. They both spent time. No, they both were correspondents in the Spanish Civil War. In the Spanish Civil War, and the events of this war became the basis again for his famous novel For Whom the Bell Tolls. So Hemingway came to writing fiction from working as a journalist. He didn't attend any college or any university. He didn't have a university degree, so he was mainly a self-educated author. And among all so-called modernist writers, Hemingway is considered to be the easiest one to read because of his economical literary style.
Good. I've noticed.
He uses simple words, simple sentences. He uses very few adjectives, and he tries to portray or to depict the events without giving all unnecessary details to his reader. And I think his works and his language regarding the dialogues between his characters is also very colloquial. He uses the patterns, speech patterns usually how they are spoken in daily speech, or how
everyday English, daily speech,
daily speech, everyday English, So he received the Nobel Prize for Literature in, if I'm not mistaken, in 1954 for his short novel The Old Man and the Sea. The Old Man and the Sea. Hemingway is often regarded as the representative of so-called lost generation. It's his novel The Sun Also Rises deals with these people. It's either a group of writers or a generation who went to war,
the generation who went to war,
who went to war and lived through these traumatic events and experiences, and either became physically incapacitated or got mentally injured.
Mentally incapacitated. You can say that.
Mentally incapacitated,
or mentally sick, mentally ill,
mentally ill, or had so-called post-traumatic stress disorder, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they often call it nowadays. But I'm sure that they just said it was some kind of mental illness.
But I think the term didn't exist at the time.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
And they couldn't back to a normal life.
It was difficult for them to return to normality.
To normal life. They had before they went to war to participate in some military actions.
Absolutely.
Okay,
so I'm going to stop you there, Mikita. I'm going to move on to the next person. But that was brilliant. I do like the way you come with something like that to talk about. It's fantastic. And it's nice to hear about Hemingway. I was actually reading, because I've decided to do a Hemingway one. You asked me last time, and I thought, it's a good idea. He's a very famous writer. And I was reading The Hills, White Elephant. Hills Like White Elephants. Very short. 5 pages.
Very short.
Still, it's good. It is good. The 5 pages. I quite liked it still, and it's got some. It's got a lot of ellipsis, a lot of missing out bits of words. And so I'm going to use that I'm going to use that story to teach a little bit about ellipsis. But he's a good writer, and I'll certainly be including him. And I will do Jack London as well.
He spoke Spanish to some degree. Some people say he was fluent in Spanish. Some people say he didn't, or at least, but he had a conversational level of Spanish.
I realized he went out there for the Civil War, and so I assume that
he some people say he wrote his novel The Old Man and the Sea in English, but he used a lot of, I don't know, Spanish references, or maybe the way he built his sentences was very much like in the way maybe Spanish people speak.
I noticed that Hills Like White Elephants is set in Spain. It's a Spanish, it's set in that country, and so he obviously had a great love of Spain, certainly. Okay, let's move on to Yahima. I see Yahima next. Can you hear us, Yahima?
Oh yes, hello, everybody.
Tell us a bit about yourself. I don't know. I don't think you've come before.
No, this is my first time here. I have bought almost all your courses, but I think I am how can I say that, a procrastinator, so I haven't started studying them yet. So today I decided to get up and I say, well, today I'm going to attend this class. I studied English many years ago, and but I think I've let the language cool down. So I want to start practicing it again, and
you got fantastic, very clear pronunciation.
Yes, your English is good.
Yes, very clear pronunciation. Very clear. Where are you at the moment, Yahima? Where are you?
I live in Chile. I live in Chile at the moment, but I am Cuban.
Okay, I think you are our first Cuban in Chile. I'm pretty sure you're our first Cuban in Chile, but I think you're our first person from Chile as well. So that's great. It's always nice to get more countries into the class. So would you prefer to tell us about a story that you've read, or a TV show that you've watched, or go through one of these pictures? Completely up to you. And I mean one of these pictures. Hold on, I'll show you. I mean these pictures, and we'll do the next one, of course. We'll go on to down here, which I think this one's the next one. What would you prefer?
Okay, let me see if I can, because I lost my glasses just last night, so I okay. That one is is that the same picture? I mean, the three, I see a lady walking, a man riding a bike, and then down there. Is that the same picture, or is it considered?
Yeah, it's okay. This is the cartoon. Yeah. So you can see a lady walking along. What's she doing? What's she holding?
I can't see it clearly. She's got something under her arm, but I don't see what it is.
I think you can maybe guess from it. If I show you down here, you can probably guess what it is. What do you think it is?
I don't know. Is that a kind of a mat or a towel?
Good. Excellent. Yeah, a mat or a towel. Excellent.
Okay, she's carrying a towel.
Good.
Under her arm, and then it's a man that is looking at her. I don't know if he likes her or not, but
I think you've spotted it. Yeah, I think she does. I think he does, certainly.
Yeah. And there's another man driving a car.
Good.
Maybe I think maybe if I let my imagination fly, maybe the man driving the car, maybe he's her husband. Maybe they had an argue, and then she get off the car and continue walking.
Okay. Maybe they had an argument. Maybe
now that her husband is seeing that there's a man looking at her, maybe he's pretending her to come back to the car, get on the car again. I don't know, because she's
not pretending there. Maybe he wants her to come back into the car.
He's not. Yeah, maybe he wants to get on the car again.
Good.
That's what I see in the first.
Yeah, picture. I think so. I think that's a reasonable assumption.
Well,
What do you see in the next picture?
The next picture, well, it seems that he got his aim. Fine. Then he
achieved.
could
He achieved his aim. He achieved his
yeah,
aim.
he achieved it. He achieved his aim, and could get his wife to the car again. But unfortunately, the other one, the one that's riding the bike, has also a clear aim.
Yes, he has got a clear aim. What's he doing?
Yeah, now I think he's following them.
Good, I think so.
Follow them to the beach.
Good.
And decided to get he chased them.
You can say follow. Follow is correct. It's 100% correct.
Okay,
Following
okay.
them. Chase just sounds like it's even more, even faster.
Oh, okay. And then, well, he got to the beach where the couple, I think it's a couple, where the couple was sitting, and he addressed to the lady. Maybe he's
he addresses the lady, but I mean,
he addresses.
Yeah, it's quite rare, that word here for. I mean, when you address somebody, you do talk to them, but normally it's how you call somebody. You know, you address somebody as. And so people usually address me as Dave, or they call me Dave. I think call is what we usually use, though, rather than address somebody.
Okay. Well, he addresses.
Can you describe the two men to me? Describe the two guys.
Well, they're wearing bathing suits.
Good.
This one, the one that was following before, he seems to be younger than the other one.
I think so. What about his body shape?
Yeah, his body shape. The other one,
well-built, maybe.
I missed that. Sorry. I missed that, Tao, when I missed that, Dylan. How can you describe?
He looks in fit.
He looks fit. He looks fit.
Lean and well-built.
You can say
I think he built his body with a lot of muscle.
Good, yeah, he's muscular. I agree. He's muscular. He's athletic. I think athletic is often used as well when somebody is in good shape. And we do say, yeah, when somebody's fit, they're in good shape. Fit is very often used, and we do often use it even for attractive. It often is used even like attractive fit in
well
slang
built
kind of English. Well built is excellent as well.
I tried to say well-built, but
sorry, I missed that. Sorry, Dylan.
Thank you, Stefan.
Okay, so sorry, back to Yahima. I think it's Yahima, isn't it? Yes.
Yes, that's my name. Well, my English name, I used to, when I was at school, they used to call me, they asked us to select an English name, so I chose Rachel. So if you feel more comfortable calling me Rachel, because it's the teacher used to say that maybe as we are speaking English, so you've got an English name, it's better to, for the fluent conversation. So maybe Yahima is just like a
Sure, I'll probably say Yahima because
it's okay.
I'll probably say Yahima just because it's written on the screen.
Okay.
But excellent. I understand what he's doing. Of course, it is good to get everybody in the enthusiastic about English and give everybody English names, and creates a nice atmosphere. What about the guy? What about this guy? How can you describe him? I mean, his body shape, really.
Yeah, he's not body shaped at all. He looks like an old man.
Good.
He looks also like a grumpy man.
Good.
And well, he's smoking a cigar.
Good.
He's I forget how to say that. He doesn't have any hair. I mean, he has very few hair.
Yes.
I forgot.
He's almost bald.
Yeah, he's bald.
Almost bald, yeah. He's got a little bit above the ears, but he is almost bald. Good.
Yes. His belly is also I don't know how to say it.
We say he's got a pot belly. He's got a pot belly. He's got a pot belly.
Good. And he's just standing like, he's like his attitude is like
how do you think he feels?
I don't know.
How does he feel? How does a man feel when he sees his woman with another man?
Oh, he feels very uncomfortable, but he's
jealous.
looking at the man
Jealous.
like if the lady was
Jealous?
his.
Good. Yeah, he's jealous. He's jealous. I think he's
He's
jealous of this.
really jealous. Yeah,
Good.
he's jealous, and you know, just with both arms on his wrist, and
Good.
just waiting to see what's gonna happen.
We often say there he's got his hands on his hips there rather than waist.
Hips.
I mean, it's very similar to waist. It is, and you're right. Waist is there, you know. But just to let you know, we do often say he's got his hands on his hips.
Okay, he puts his hands on his hips, and well, he's not happy at all with the situation he's seeing at the moment.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, and what do
And
we call this at the bottom? That last thing there. Do you know what it's called?
is that
Gramophone?
Not gramophone. Not well. I mean, gramophone's the really old one with the tube that comes up. It's really old.
But is that a luggage? It looks like luggage, but I don't know if it is.
Okay, yeah, it could be. I mean, I think it comes in a suitcase, but I think it's a record player. I thought it was a record player. Am I not right?
Oh, a record player.
Maybe I'm not right.
Old-fashioned one.
Yeah, but I agree. It's some kind of music player. I think it is anyway. I could be wrong. Okay, and what about the
vinyl player? Vinyl.
Yeah, well, I would always. It is called vinyl. A record is vinyl, but I wouldn't ever say a vinyl player. I would always say a record player, just because the individual pieces of vinyl are called records, and you go to the record shop to buy vinyl. If you like vinyl, and some people do, of course. DJs will quite like vinyl. Okay, so last picture, Yahima. What can you see in the last one?
Oh, well, in the last one, I can see that even the car is angry.
It is good. You can see it's happy.
Even the car is angry and jealous. Yes, he was happy at the beginning, and then at the end, well, the end was expected because you know, the girl left the angry and boring husband that she is. Maybe
I think
it was not the best way to do it, but she looks happy. She looks now she looks very, I mean, she looks in love with this new boyfriend.
Good. Yeah, I think so. I think she's found a new boyfriend, certainly.
I think the rich old man. Sorry. Can you?
No, it's okay. You can.
I think the rich old man tried to tempt lady with his wealth and fancy car and
good.
the rich items, but in the end of the day, the girl fell for the handsome guy.
Good. And we do say fell for. She fell for, meaning she fell in love with, but she fell for the handsome guy. She did, absolutely. And he's handsome because he cycles everywhere. Yeah, he's cycling, he's keeping fit, whereas the old guy, he's just in his car, and relaxing.
Maybe younger than the other one.
Yeah, indeed. I think he could well be. I think he could be. Okay, excellent. Let's go on to Barbara now. Thank you very much, Yahima. That was fantastic. Please come along next week. It will be going on next week as well at 3 o'clock. Yeah, same time. If you can make it.
Thank you.
Fantastic. So let's come on to Barbara now. Now, I'm not sure. Are you there, Barbara? Are you there? Hello? I think Barbara might be a bit shy. She's been a few times before, and we'll go on to Alicia then. Alicia, can you hear us? Alicia and
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm here.
Excellent. How are you doing today, Alicia? You good?
Very good.
Excellent.
And you?
Yeah, I'm in a great mood. It's a really sunny day, so I've even had to put the aircon. I've got a portable air conditioning in the shed, and I had to put the aircon on. You might be able to hear it, in fact, in the background. But yeah, it's a beautiful day here. Have you got any nice plans for summer? For weekend, rather? Not for summer.
No, for this weekend I have nothing to do, but next week I have my last exam at the exam committee. So it's my last exam, so I have to study everything, but it's
which subject is that? Which subject is your last exam?
English writing.
English writing, okay.
Yes.
And what will you, is it English literature, or is it just a discursive essay? What kind of writing will it be?
It's about, you have to listening some videos, and then you have to read, and then you have to do 2 exercises for writing something. So it can be an email or something else. So it's with, I think it's 5 videos for listening, then 5 articles for reading, and I think 2 exercises for writing. It's something like that.
I see. Okay, well, this
Yes.
I hope that this prepares you in some kind of way, gets you ready for those exams.
Yes.
What can you see in this first picture?
On the first picture, I see a man in his car, and he is looking at the woman who passed by him.
Good.
And he winking at the woman.
Good.
And maybe he offers her to come in his car. And
not come in the car. He offers her to
Get in.
Offers her to
not come. We don't say come in for cars, but we say, which verb do we use?
get in the car.
Yeah, he offers her the chance, and I would say he offers her the chance, not offer somebody to do. Yeah,
yes.
he offers her the chance to get in his car. Yeah, to get in the car, or if you prefer, he suggests getting in the car. Yeah, you could do it like that as well, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah, or he asks her to get in the car. That's possible.
Okay, so he offers her the chance to get in the car. Then she decided to getting in the car.
To get in, yeah, she decided to get in the car.
Yeah, get in the car, and then the man is smoking a cigar or nothing, or it's the car.
Yeah, I think it is a cigarette or cigar, something. He's
Yes.
smoking something, certainly.
And then they look at each other.
Good.
And then on the next picture, I see that he takes the girl into a cuddle. No.
How would you say if I think they moved closer here? They moved closer and closer and started cuddling. How can you say that? And it came up in the last class, or it came up in a few classes where there's 2 prepositions you can use after cuddle to make it kind of sound very natural, where he cuddles. Which 2 prepositions do I mean? And you use these in verbs of motion as well.
2 words.
Up to.
Up to. He cuddles up to her, or they cuddle up to each other. And this up to is very, very common. Definitely use it for go and come, because he comes up to me, you know, he went over to her, especially when it's to somebody. I think we always say to go up to somebody, to go over to somebody. Both are okay, by the way. You can use over or up.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
And so he cuddle up to, and she looks at him.
So sorry, it's always got to be cuddles up to her. It's always come up to.
Cuddle up to her, and then they look at each other, and then on the next picture I see they kissing each other.
Good.
And on the last picture he takes her home. No,
yeah, I think he does. Go on.
To his home. And she get out of the car. And he say, do you want to come in? But she looks at the house for she said in her mind that, ooh, it's not a big house, it's not luxurious.
Luxurious.
And he offers her to come inside, but he
suggests, not offer somebody to do so. He offers her a chance. You can say
invite, maybe.
He invites her inside. It's good.
Invite her inside.
He invites her inside. It's great. Yeah, but you can say he offers her the chance to come inside. Yeah.
And then maybe she do it. Maybe she don't do it.
Maybe she does it. Maybe she does it. Maybe she doesn't do it. Yeah.
He doesn't do it. Maybe she does, but we don't know. It's the last picture.
Good, excellent. And you can see the contrast, between his car.
Yes.
I think he has spent all of his money on his car.
Yeah, but not in his house.
Good.
The house doesn't appeal the lady.
No, it doesn't appeal to her. Very good.
No.
It doesn't appeal to her. Now we're going to give you one more, Alicia, because that was very quick. And you've got an exam soon, an English exam.
Yes.
One extra one. That was a very quick one. Let's go on to this one.
On the next picture, I see a man who is waiting for somebody.
Good.
And in the car there is a man who is a little bit overweight,
Good.
who wants to get out of the car.
Very good. I was waiting for that. Good.
And then on the next picture, he is out of the car, and he is standing in front of the other man,
Good.
and he is smoking a cigar.
Excellent.
And maybe it's somebody, they don't know each other.
Yeah, I think they're strangers. I agree.
Yeah, strangers. And on the next picture, he walks and the other man walks for a time, and then the man is also smoking a cigar, but on the other picture I see it's the last thing of his cigar. Maybe it's, yeah, how do you say it?
It begins with a B.
Gate figure.
He let it,
What
fall.
do we call it? A cigar butt, and it's a cigarette butt.
Cigar butt.
I think it's two T's,
Yes.
yeah. A cigar butt, yeah. And so he's smoking the cigar, and I think the guy with the hands in his pockets, I think he likes the
Yes.
smell.
He likes the smell, does he follow the man, and then the cigar butt fall on the ground.
Good.
And then the other man picks the cigar butt up, and then the other man take it to smoke the
Good.
cigar again.
Good.
And then he walks to the parking, his car.
He walks to the not to the parking. He walks to the. Okay, we say car park. We say car park. He walks to the car park. Yeah.
Okay.
Walks to the car park.
To the car park, and then he gets in his car.
Good.
And he is, he keep going smoking the cigar, but it's not done the cigar.
There's not much in this one, is there? Yeah, he keeps smoking in his cigar, and he's a happy man.
Smoking the cigar, and then he goes with his car to his house, maybe.
Yeah, you can say he drives away, you know, just because it's,
away.
I suppose it's because it's the end of the story that we very often say away here, because we don't know if he comes back, and we just say he drives away.
Drives away.
Excellent. Really, really good, Alicia. That was fantastic.
Can I ask a question?
Go on, sorry.
Can I ask a question? How can we define the action that the fat guy to get rid of the cigar butts?
Yeah, okay. You can say he throws his cigar butt on the floor. He flicks his cigar butt on the floor, because I think smokers often flick it like that. And flick literally means that. If you can see my camera, you can see what I'm doing. Flick is like that. If you flick somebody's ear, I remember we used to do it at school to annoy each other, but flick like that. So you flick, you could say he flicks his cigar butt on the floor. Yeah, something like that. Or he throws it away, I suppose, works as well. Yeah. Any other questions?
No.
No? Okay, fantastic. Really, really good, Alicia.
Thank you.
And please, I'll see you next week, I'm sure.
Yes.
And good luck in your English exam.
Yes, thank you.
Let's go on to Adilia now. I see Adilia Yalida. Yeah? Can you hear us, Adilia?
Oh,
hello,
just a minute.
hello.
Just a minute. Can you see me? I'm here.
I'll go up. Hold on a second. I'll go up. I think I will be. Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hello. I'm here.
Excellent. Have you already been here before? You have,
no, this is the first time I'm here. Yeah, so...
So where are you? I always like to know where people are from.
Actually, I'm from Russia, but at the moment I've been staying in France.
Excellent,
because I got married to a French guy, and now I'm here, so staying here and struggling with another thing, so trying to learn
multiple
French
languages.
now.
Yeah, multiple languages, definitely. Well, it's nice. It can take you around the world, certainly. Whereabouts exactly are you in France? Which city?
So I've been staying in a very small village which is called Givardon, and so it's not far away from their city, which is called Bourges.
I don't even know.
Maybe I'm not that good at pronunciation.
No, I'm sure you're saying it right. I'm not even aware of Bush, being honest. I don't know Bush. Is it in the
center of
south?
France.
Center. Okay.
Center, yeah.
Okay. I'm not very good with English geography, and so yeah, my French geography is even worse, certainly. But yeah, fantastic. So someone from France today, superb. Well, someone in France, but from Russia today, fantastic. Okay, would you prefer to do the picture, or would you like to tell us something about literature or the film?
Oh no, so I think that you have to be prepared for talking about books and other stuff. So let's do the picture, and so if I do, because I'm really lacking sometimes of ideas.
Okay, yeah, well, you have an advantage. You'll be able to read the title of the cartoon, and so that will help you. It does help sometimes to read the title to understand what he's drawing and what his point is.
Okay, so let's try. So I see the woman with her trolley.
I would say I see a woman with a trolley. Just for the first time you mention her, I would always use an A the first time rather than
yeah, I see a woman with the trolley, and she's following the the label on the left. So that is pointing to her go forward. Maybe she's trying to find the right aisle where she put the where she would purchase something that she really needs.
Good. And I like the way that was very good. Yeah, aisle. She's trying to find the right aisle. It's good.
Yeah, so as I can see that she's in department where she can buy some maybe canned tomatoes or something like that, and she's choosing it from different shelves and looking at the bottles in the first picture, and probably she's trying to find either their ingredients right for her or not. Maybe the organic one or not. Here in France, we probably, so we are crazy about this organic stuff.
Is it good? I mean, what do you think? You've obviously got somewhere else to compare it to. What do you think about the food in France? Is it better than in Russia?
It's much better. It's much better. So there. Why I'm saying this, because you can choose. There are lots of options, and I think that they are much better. So in terms of quality and so many other things. Yeah.
Good. Excellent.
What about price? Is it
prices? Or the situation now, the inflation is very high, and so because of many stuff and gas, and so the prices also
because of lots of stuff. We can't say many stuff just because stuff is uncountable, and so it's got to be lots of stuff because of lots of stuff.
Yeah, because of lots of stuff, so their prices are like higher up, also like maybe doubled. And so what is interesting that sometimes they reduce the quantity, but they keep the price. So, and this is the strategy.
We call that, that's got a special name. That's got a special name, guys. That's called shrinkflation. That's what they call it.
Shrinkflation. Oh, yeah. Somebody told me that. Shrinkflation.
Shrinkflation. Shrinking means getting smaller. Just if I get the impression it means getting smaller, Didier, but just in case you don't know, shrink means getting smaller. Your clothes shrink in the washing machine sometimes, But shrinkflation we call that, where they shrink the size of the product, but they keep the price the same.
So people think that they lose nothing.
Yeah,
but
exactly. Actually, honestly,
but honestly, so yeah, it's big difference. What was before and now. Yeah. So you go to the supermarket and it's just like this money, so like 200, it's nothing.
Absolutely. They have skyrocketed.
Price change day by day, and I cannot keep up with the price.
No, indeed. Every time it's a bit higher.
Yeah. So all right. So going back to the picture, so she's trying probably to to choose, as I said, right products for her, so organic or anything else, but I don't understand what exactly the story is here. So she's choosing, all right, and
I can show you the end.
Okay, so she probably didn't consider her budget, and
I think it's inflation, definitely.
Yeah, so with inflation, maybe she had a very poor eyesight, and because the labels with their how to say this with their
Not
with
how
the
to
cost
say this, not how to say this, but somebody else.
how to put it, how should I put it?
Good. Okay, you've obviously you've been watching this. So how should I put it? It's absolutely, it's much more fluent, much more
It's a
natural.
parasite, you know. So all the time I say this. How can I say this? How
It's,
should
I
put
think
it?
you're directly translating from the Russian, and I know what
Yeah,
you're saying,
yeah.
so I understand how to say it. Yeah,
Yeah.
being honest, it doesn't sound like a massive mistake. It really doesn't. And I think a lot of teachers, I think I didn't notice that mistake for a very long time until I finally thought, we don't say that. We don't put it like that. And of course, it's
Yeah.
not proper question word order. It should be, how do I say it? If it's
Yeah,
it's
yeah. And my husband, you know, he's French, and he says the same. He says, how should I say? No, so he says, how to say this correctly? How to say this the same. You
I
see?
think it's I think in a lot of languages you can just say how and then the infinitive, and that people translate it from their original language, and yeah, you expect that to be correct, how to say it, but how should I put it is much better.
How should I put it? Yeah, all right. So how should I put it? So she's trying to to buy everything what she wants, but because of her poor eyesight, she has a trouble at their cash counter. So
good. I would just say she's trying to buy everything that she wants, not what she wants. Yeah, everything that she wants. Yeah.
Everything what she wants.
Good.
Yeah, and there is a trouble now at their cash desk. She like overestimated her budget probably.
Good.
Yeah. So can you move a little bit picture?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. And now, yeah. So she's going. So she's walking out of their supermarket with nothing.
Not with
Very
nothing.
good day.
Not with nothing. Not with nothing. What's she got here?
So maybe a newspaper. I don't know.
Maybe it's a newspaper.
That was offered for free.
I thought a Toblerone.
Cheapest item, I think.
Maybe
Cheapest
macaroni.
Macaroni, spaghetti,
Macaroni.
spaghetti, packet of spaghetti.
Maybe.
I think she is daydreaming.
Yeah, she does look daydreaming at the end. What's she got here? Do you know what this is called, Adilio? Do you know what this one's called?
Where
What's
is
she
it?
holding here when she's
Wallet. So she's
Purse.
Purse,
yeah.
or wallet.
Yeah, excellent. With wallet, I would say, I personally, I say wallet for a guy and I say purse for a girl, but they do usually look different. The wallet normally comes open like that,
okay.
But the purse usually locks there.
You do, yeah. All right. I think that this picture, you know, should be presented now in supermarkets.
What do we call this as well? Casa.
Cash machine. I don't know. So
register. Cash register.
Cash register. Cash register is good, but I normally see cash desk.
Cash desk. Cash desk.
And I do want to say as well, the till, that is the till. A till is where you put the money in and take the change out. I mean, usually people use cards nowadays, and so tills are you know, well, they're always there because you can pay with cash. And if you pay with cash, then of course they're going to put it in the till and give you the change. But yeah, that machine is the till, and yeah, it's the cash desk. Checkout. Very good. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that one. That is probably the best, actually. Checkout is, yeah, really widespread. That's a very good suggestion, Mikita. Super. That's exactly what they call them in the supermarkets. Checkout. Yeah, but sometimes it'll be cash desk, I suppose. And the till is certainly the machine where, you know, you learn how to use the till. If you ever work in a supermarket, then I imagine that's one of the things you have to learn. Okay.
We have self-checkout now, right?
Yeah, checkout would be the one. And so, yeah, it's always the place where you pay is the checkout.
And then we have self-checkout.
What kind of checkout? Sorry?
Self-checkout.
With new technology, they don't need any person
it's
to use that. You can just use the barcode system and pay out your.
So she meant where you go and you don't have to kind of without the service, you go to their
self.
machine.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Absolutely. Self-checkout. And it is called, this is actually called self-service. And so, yeah, you're absolutely right to mention that, Tal. It's nowadays there are lots of self-checkouts I think, oh, well, I read that a lot of the supermarkets are getting rid of the self-checkouts now, because they've noticed that shoplifting has gone up. People just walk out.
There is an article about that topic, and in our country, there is a person who works like supervisor. When you pay out your shopping, they helps you, and also they keeps watching the people in case of the shoplifting.
Okay, yeah, they keep an eye on the keep an eye out for thieves, yeah, for shoplifters. They keep an eye out for shoplifters.
Sometimes help the elderly people to make them easier.
Yeah, also help them.
Process.
Yeah, they help them pack their bags. Yeah, and they maybe even carry their bags out for them to the car sometimes. Yeah, we do. Every supermarket is different, and they all have different tactics. But I have noticed that there are, you know, even though self-checkout, I like it. If I've got 2 or 3 items to buy, I like self-checkout. But if I've got loads, I prefer the till. I think it's quicker. The girl at the cash desk or the person at the cash desk is much quicker usually than the self-checkout. And so,
yeah, it's true.
okay, let's go on to the next person. And I think it is Maria. I saw. Maria, are you here, Maria? Maria, can you hear us?
Yes, I'm here.
Excellent. Have you come before, Maria?
Yes, I had one class, but
Excellent.
I think last year,
Last year, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, because I did do some last year. Yeah, I had forgotten that I had done some last year, but yeah, okay, excellent. And where are you?
I'm from Stoke-on-Trent here in the UK. I live in the UK.
You live in Stoke-on-Trent, yeah? Excellent. And where were you from originally?
I'm from Pakistan.
Okay, I see. You know, I used to live right by Stoke-on-Trent. I lived in Newcastle under Lyme. Do you know Newcastle under Lyme?
Yes, that is in Stoke-on-Trent.
Yeah, it's in Stoke-on-Trent, exactly. It's not far at all. Do you know Keele University?
Yes.
That was my university, and that's why I lived in Newcastle under Lyme, because I spent a year off campus. And so, yeah, I know Stoke-on-Trent very well. I had lots of friends from Stoke-on-Trent at university as well.
That's nice.
Okay, so have a look at this picture. I'll give you a little look right down to the bottom, because this is quite an interesting one. And it's called, I'm not sure about the first word actually. I'm sure some of our Russian speakers will tell us, but it's about automation. Yeah, about you know, things becoming
fruits of automation.
Okay, thank you very much, Mikita. Of course, it's the fruits. Yeah, the fruits of automation. Okay.
I don't have any idea, honestly, and I'm not good at describing pictures, but I will try my best.
Give it a try. That's it. Do your best. What can you see in this first picture? There's a lot going on in the first picture, but what do you see?
This is quite complicated picture. Lots of people, and it is they are working in a factory, something like that.
Good.
And lots of worker. I think they are sewing something, stitching, and amending shoe. And
good, they're mending
this
shoes.
is a shoe factory, I think.
I think so.
And people are working in the factory.
Excellent.
And
who do you think this man is and this man?
The both persons are supervisor, I think.
Good. I agree. And who do you think the other guy is? And you can maybe get an idea down here with these pictures.
Honestly, let me get a sketch of this picture, what's going on. It is quite complicated picture, honestly.
It is indeed.
Yeah.
So if I tell you then that this other guy, he is like some kind of engineer or designer.
Okay. And
machine or industry engineer, maybe.
Yeah, I think he's some kind of engineer. He definitely makes machines of some description, factory machines, in fact.
Okay. And in next picture, I can't see that man anymore.
Yeah, so this is the engineer here. This is the engineer. He's walking home in the snow, I think.
Okay, the same picture. Okay, okay. And I think he's trying to change the factory layout or factory
Good.
thing, the factory
The factory
building.
layout, yeah, the factory layout is
Yeah.
very good. He wants to change the factory layout. I think his supervisor gave him this task to make the factory more automized, yet more automatic.
Yeah. And someone is making map for that change, for changing.
So I don't think that's a map, but what do we call it? I think this word came up last time as well. What do we call it when you make plans for a machine or for a layout as well, or for a building?
Blueprint.
Blueprints. Very good.
or something.
Blueprints. I think he's making blueprints for the new, I mean, for this lovely new machine that you can see below. But yeah, I think he's making the blueprints for the new factory.
Okay.
Okay. What can you see in the next picture, Maria?
This is the plan for the new layout. He's showing the boss the new plan, and now the boss is directing them to other part of factory. I think they are not in the same room. This is a modern shoe factory. The next picture is showing a different shoe boxes, and the
Good.
shoes are displayed in a different context, in a different style, I think.
Good. And so what do you think he's saying to the workers? What do you think he's saying to his staff? And you can certainly call him his staff. What do you think he's saying to his staff? He's got his hand out like that and he's saying,
he's directing to new area. He's directing to another direction.
okay.
Not the same previous one.
Do you think
the new room, the new lab? I don't know.
So he's got this new machine, yeah, which is like a conveyor belt. And I will give you that word as well, because factories very often have a conveyor belt. Yeah, and so he's got a new machine with a conveyor belt that just makes shoes all on its own. So does he need his staff?
No, he doesn't need any more. No, he doesn't need any more. Yeah, that is the machinery that is performing their job instead of people.
Good. Okay, so what's he saying to them?
He's saying, I think he's pressing a button and the shoes are coming out from the machine.
Good. And
So
what's he
he
doing
lays
to the
them
staff?
off.
He's laying them off. Good. You can certainly say he's laying them off. There are a lot
They
of
were
work.
made redundant.
They are being made redundant. Is excellent.
He
Yeah, he's
fired them?
You can also say he's firing them, he's sacking them, but laying them off and making them redundant is probably better. Just because you fire somebody or sack somebody when they've done something wrong, you know, they've got to maybe come late all the time or do low quality work, and then they're fired, they're sacked. But if the company isn't making enough money and you have to downsize the staff, well then you're downsizing, you're laying them off, you're making them redundant as well. And so, yeah, they're all excellent expressions. Okay, and so what about the last picture? And I want you to pay attention to their feet.
Last picture, shoes are in a shoe case, I think. And
I think that's
people are looking from outside of that.
Good. They're outside. They're looking at the shoes in the shop window. Good.
Yes. And no more workers in the factory, I think, are in.
They don't have a job anymore, so they don't have a salary.
Yes, no more workers over there. And just people come. Oh, people are without shoes as well.
Good. They are all, can you think of another expression? Good, barefoot. Yeah, they are all barefoot. And barefoot is an adjective, but you can say they all have bare feet. Yeah, I'm sorry, is it an adverb actually? He is barefoot.
People are barefoot, but why? I couldn't understand.
So why do you think any ideas why they're barefoot?
They don't have money to buy shoes.
Exactly. They've lost their job. They don't have a salary.
Unemployed and they don't have salary.
Yeah, it's
by.
I think this is like AI, yeah, but
Yeah, the result of
taking
very soon
everybody's
probably
job.
Means
probably
they can
this.
only no. It means they can only see that shoes, but they can't buy that shoes.
Okay, yeah, they can see the shoes, they can see them in the shop window and want some shoes, but they can't afford the shoes anymore. They don't have the money to buy the shoes.
And this is a window shopping?
They are window shopping. Yeah, we do say window shopping when you're looking through the window and thinking, maybe I'll buy that. And so, yeah, we do say window shopping, but I don't think they have the money to do any real shopping. And so they can only do window shopping. They can only look through the window, unfortunately. Okay, fantastic, Maria. That was really good. Let's come on to Stefano. Can you hear us, Stefano?
Hi, Dave. I can see
How you doing? You
very
good?
well. Yes, I'm doing fine. I just came back from work.
I understand.
Just
I know
now.
you get back a bit later, and so I expect you to come along at
That's
about 4
why.
o'clock.
That's why.
And what do you prefer to do? You don't have to do a picture. If you've got a story you want to tell us about, or to talk about literature or suggestion, you know, it's really up to you.
No, it's okay. It's okay. The picture. It's
Okay.
okay. The picture.
I think
Let me
you'll find
see.
this one's quite simple. You maybe go on to the next one. In fact, try this one.
Okay. Let me see a little bit. So I can see that there are a lot of people in this picture. There are two persons smoking cigar, I think, cigarettes, and other that it seems that they are shouting at them for something, but they look angry at them, but I don't know why. I can't understand the reason.
Understand. No, I can't understand. You're right, though, certainly.
I can't figure out the reason why this is happening.
Maybe.
Anyway.
Okay, go on.
Okay, no, give me a hint if you want.
Okay, I can give you a hint. I am guessing like
yes,
you.
Yes.
This is the first time I've seen this one. Many of the other pictures I've seen before,
yes.
But I think it's because they've got different styles, different fashion. These guys are all in one fashion, and this is another fashion. Maybe that's caused, I'm not sure.
Maybe also they look that they are richer than them, so maybe they are envious. They are envious of them. Maybe.
Angry with them, yeah.
Envious.
Maybe they are envious of them. Yeah, sorry. Maybe
yes, they are envious of them.
Good.
So also in the other picture, it's the same situation. There are always these two person dressed in another manner, and other looking at them in a strange way, in a rather angry way.
Good.
And then we can see another picture where there is a man very well dressed. He looks like Oscar Wilde, maybe look like a dandy, smoking cigar.
Good, yeah, some kind of dandy. Excellent.
Yes, with a beautiful hat. And there are other two persons.
Not two persons. Well, not usually. Two people. And I mean, you will see persons occasionally in legal English, for example, person or persons. Okay. But in everyday English, we say one person, two people, three people, four people. People is irregular person, plural.
Okay, there are two people passing by him.
Good.
And maybe they are talking. They are saying, look at this man. He looks like a dandy. He's a strange man. Maybe his life, what he's doing in his life, I don't know. And then always the same situation where there is a well-dressed man and other staring at him.
Good.
And then there are another picture where maybe two people have the guts to go to the person dressed in a strange way and telling him off something, maybe about his dress, telling him to change his dress, maybe.
Yeah, I think what are they pointing at?
At the hat.
Yeah, I think it's the hats. Now I look at it, it's the hats that are different.
And maybe it's the hat the problem, maybe.
Good. And yeah, you could say they are telling him off for his hat. Yeah. Or
okay. That's why I didn't know what was the preposition to, because I'm telling off what. But
indeed, you're right. you need to know the whole lot. And this is why, yeah, you always got to learn new
How
words.
should I put it?
You got to learn new words in chunks always. I know you all know this, but yeah, always tell somebody off for something.
That's why. Always missing a piece. When you learn a language, there is always something missing.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You get only so far, and then you think, oh, but I don't know
Yes,
that.
but see, because you're always asking yourself, and if I want to add something, how can I say? Because
which preposition do I need? And it's usually a preposition.
Because maybe I'm happy because saying that I'm scolding someone, I tell him off. Okay, but then I want to add something else. No, telling off for what?
Yeah, it is for. It is for always.
Now you told me.
Even with scold, it would be for scolding him for his hat. Yeah, even with scold, it would be.
Okay, and then going on, there is.
I'm sorry. I'll quickly mute. Hold on. Go on, keep going.
Okay. Now I start to understand what is happening. What is happening in this picture? There is always someone criticizing someone else about their dress, how they dress, about their
outfit,
their outfit, I think their appearances, the way they look, No, they are judging people from their cover rather than
they're judging a book by its cover. I would say, but yeah, they're judging a person.
They're judging
by their
the book by its cover rather than knowing them, and after having known them, judge. Instead, they just look at them and then maybe they think that they are a bad person or something like this.
Good.
So it looks like the author wants to point out that in every period of the history, there is always this situation.
Good.
And going on, we go to the past of humanity, little by little. We arrive in the ancient Rome, where there is maybe a politician or a senator, no? In the Rome Senate, with and there are two barbarians that they are laughing at him, no, because of the way he's dressed.
Good.
And then this one of the barbarian is laughed by two naked girls. So, and then men are laughed by chimps. And so in the end, man is the one that even chimps laughed at.
But everybody's laughing at each other.
Yes,
everybody's laughing for their fashion sense. Yes. Excellent, excellent. Do you know what we call the part which is covering up their modesty? Do you know what we call that? What covers up, what stops them being
leaves.
Good, yeah, leaves. And we often say a fig leaf. I don't know why a fig leaf, but a fig is, one of the trees. Yeah, it's a type of tree. In fact, it's a type of fruit, a fig, I think. But,
I think fico in Italy.
Okay.
History repeats itself.
Yeah, so history repeats itself, certainly. That's one of the morals of the story, that history repeats itself, definitely. Yes. I agree. It's a good...
Never-minded, old-fashioned people always judge the new looks, maybe.
They do, indeed. And it's very true, yeah. There's that kind of generation gap where you always look down at the young and think, we never used to dress like that. Yeah, or it's true. There is that gap between different generations. Okay, excellent. And I see Snehar has arrived as well. So we'll go on to Snehar. One more and then we're going to have to finish. Hi, Snehar. Hi, Snehar.
Yeah.
So you've got this one. It looks quite angry, but have a look. What can you see in the very first picture?
In that picture, the people are agitating about something.
Good.
And they stood in front of a door. I don't know what is written on that. I'm not able to see.
I'm afraid I don't speak Danish.
I think it's in front of the boss office.
I think it's the boss's office.
Employer's office.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's the boss's office.
Yeah. So maybe one of the employees came out. Maybe he's he doesn't look like a security person here.
Sorry, what kind of person do you think he is?
He's maybe an assistant.
He may be an assistant. Actually, I think he's not an assistant. I think it is the boss. Yeah, just looking at the last.
Yeah,
part.
maybe. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Maybe they were also made redundant.
I think
So
so.
Yes, this is redundant.
Yeah.
This is again
Okay. Yeah.
redundancy.
So maybe these people are employees. Maybe they are not satisfied with something.
Good. They are employees. Do put a stress on
Yeah.
the E in
Yeah,
employee.
they're
They are employees.
Yeah, they're not satisfied. So the boss asked one of them to come inside. Maybe the
Good.
first person who is representing them.
Good. And what does he do? I find this quite interesting. What's the first thing he does when he beckons him inside? And we say beckon for when somebody says, come here. Yeah, beckon.
Yeah.
So when the boss beckons him inside, what does he do?
He removed his hat and to show the respect. To
Good.
show respect.
Excellent. Yeah, it's a sign of respect. It is.
Respect. Yeah. So then the boss invited him inside and he asked him to seat. Maybe he offered him a seat and also some wine or some alcoholic drink.
Good.
Whiskey, maybe.
Yeah,
or-
I think brandy, possibly. Whiskey,
Okay.
brandy, something like that, because it's such a small glass.
Okay. So it looks like the employee has forgotten all about the grievances of his co-workers, maybe.
Good. Yeah. Didn't take long. One brandy.
Yeah.
He's
So-
easily bought.
And they're
Yeah.
having feast.
So he's accepted the invitation from his boss and he's just happily joined the what to say? Feast.
Good. He joins the feast. Yeah, I agree. He joins the feast.
Feast. And the boss seems to be lighting a cigar for the employee.
Yeah, he's lighting it for him very politely. That's a sign of respect.
I think that something is wrong with connection.
I think somebody.
Yeah, so with these
Yes.
connections.
Frozen.
Yeah.
They
Frozen.
maybe. I'm not sure the rest of them.
Okay,
but
sorry, there was a bit of a
Yeah.
lag there, guys. There was a
I
bit of-
think the boss is bribing the head of the
Yeah.
employee. Sends the
I think
list
that he
of
has come
words
back.
and mistakes,
Oh,
name words or the mistakes as a PDF
Oh.
or words.
oh yeah, that's what I wanted to
Formation.
notice. I got
You
late,
can
a little
see
bit
on
late.
the
Okay, can you hear-
grammar chat
Davy's back.
last lessons PDF, and you
But
can
I can't
download
see
the,
him.
Okay, hi guys. I'm sorry, I disappeared for a second there.
Thank you. Thank you so
we are
much.
gossiping.
You've all had the lesson without me. You've decided, no, we don't need
Yes,
Dave.
we
Get rid
are
of him.
gossiping
Carry on without him. Doesn't matter.
behind you.
We carried out.
Okay, sorry, Snehar. You were doing
Guys.
that picture. You were you were about to finish it off. Go on.
It was like the driver has left the bus.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Just jumped out in the middle of the
The
journey.
bus is out of control.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there's not much left. I think we got to about this picture here. I think so.
Yeah. I'm not.
Okay, so what can you see in the last couple of pictures, Snehar?
Now I'm not able to see the picture.
Oh, okay,
You
sorry.
didn't
Okay,
share
sorry,
the
sorry,
pictures.
sorry. Yeah, I see the problem. I see
You
the
should
problem.
share your screen with
Yeah,
us
screen,
again.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
So, yeah, the boss is lighting a cigar for the employee.
Good.
And then both of them are enjoying and maybe they are discussing the issue. I mean, the grievances of the
Good.
other
Good.
workers.
Yeah.
And then since this employee is bribed by, I mean, he's already groomed. Should I say groomed? Can I say groomed?
Groomed.
Yeah.
It's rare that we use that word. Give me the whole sentence.
Ante here means he's bribed in a sense. I wanted to use it to show
Okay,
that
so he's grooming. You could here, I suppose. Yeah, the boss is grooming the head of the workers. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
grooming him. Yeah, I
Half
suppose you
of the
could.
employees.
You
Yeah.
could. I just want to warn you that it's often used in a in a bad way when an older person grooms a younger person. Usually there's a sexual element there as well, and
Okay.
yeah, it's and so be careful. But it kind of works here, yeah, because he's
deceiving, Dave.
He's
Swindle,
He's
deceiving.
deceiving him, maybe. I think here you mean like suck up to somebody, yeah? That the boss is sucking up to him. Is that what you mean? Like kind of trying to
Tempt
get in his
him
good
with the
books?
luxury.
Yes.
Tempt him with the luxury and
Yeah, yeah,
gives him promise for promotion.
good,
because
yeah.
the chef of the employees looks like drunk because he had red checks and maybe
Yeah.
flashing from the alcohol.
Good. Okay.
He wants him on his
of
side. He wants
Yes.
him on his side.
Yes.
Yeah, now
Yeah, he wants him
now
on, wants him on his side,
yeah,
definitely.
Excuse me.
When you
Sorry.
lavish somebody with praise, sorry, go on, Maria.
Was suck up to was meaning specific meaning of this word?
So suck up to is when you be really nice to somebody, but because you want something from them, usually.
Okay.
And so it's like when you, you know, it's very negative word. If
To
somebody is
please
suck-
somebody.
yeah,
please
you're
somebody.
doing your best to please them, but usually for your own agenda. You know, there's some kind of agenda that you
Okay.
have, and you're just
Have
being really
ulterior
kind.
motive to behave
Yes,
like
you
that.
have an ulterior motive, exactly. You have your own agenda, you've got your own reasons for doing it, but you're being really nice and kind, but not really, because you've got your own agenda. Yeah, you're being selfish actually, but you're pretending to be really, well, you're trying to get in their good books.
And how would we use this specific word in sentence?
So
Suck up
in this
to.
in this picture, I would say that this guy here, well, I'd say the boss actually. The boss is sucking up to the head of the workers because he wants to be on. He wants to get on his good side. He wants him to be. They want to be. He wants him to be
Pursue-
on his team.
Maybe pursue the employers to give up the strike.
Yeah, exactly. To persuade
to
them
lavish-
to stop
to-
striking.
To levy somebody with luxury could be a synonym for bribery.
It could be, yeah. Normally you lavish somebody with praise. Yeah, and it means you give lots and lots of praise to somebody. And so I kind of have made that, it's not a collocation really. It came to my mind of that he's lavishing him with luxury. He's trying to give him all of this luxury so that, yeah, he changes his mind and maybe stops the strike.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I've got to stop here just because I've got a student coming very soon. I have a student.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have one more question.
Please,
I would
go.
like to know how to use this ThinkFig app. I have been trying to use it, but I don't know what I should write in the. I mean, I can't. I just can't use it.
To use the
Can you please-
Thinkific app, do you mean? Yeah, Thinkific.
Yes,
So you need to download it first so that it's on your phone. Yeah,
I have this,
got it on the
but
phone,
then
like,
I
it should
don't
be
know
down
what
there,
to
yeah?
what to write here.
What do you write? So when you go on it, it's good for watching the videos. It's not good for doing the quizzes, because when you try and do the quizzes, it sends you onto the website anyway, and so it goes through a browser if you do the quizzes. But if you're doing the lectures, then you can see them all from. Well, you should be able to from Thinkific, from the app. I'll just
Yes,
quickly go inside
but
and
what
see.
should I write on this little chart? The name of the lesson, your name, Dave Skype's lesson. I don't know what to write here to get on the videos.
Oh, okay. So it's not working for getting on the videos, no?
Yes,
it
it reads here, find your academy or organization, but I don't know what to write here.
Okay, yeah, good. Okay, very good. Try Skype-lessons. I think that will work. Skype-lessons. But yeah, good. I didn't realize it was a. Wait, try this.
Can you please say it again?
Skype yeah, little dash, very little dash.
Skype-lessons.
Yeah, the same as my website URL.
No.
No, it doesn't find it. Has anybody else used the app?
Yeah, I have tried, but I can't remember how can I manage to find your lesson.
It happens.
on
It happens every time, Dave. But I always it happens every time. But I always manage to overcome it. But I don't know how. But I can.
You don't know what you're writing.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna try again, and then yes, because I don't want to waste your time now. You have to
No,
send
that's
that
okay.
out the students.
I'll just quickly try going in, because I just put in my email and password, and then I think it shows me immediately that hold on, send me a verification code. Okay, 1 second.
They say it's still having issues, so it doesn't allow me to enter. I don't know.
Hold on, I'll quickly just have a look. 6. Oh, there it is. Okay, verify. Invalid email or password. Hold on, give it a quick try on here. But yeah, no, I want you to be able to use that, and I'm glad you told me, because I pay money for it and it's not cheap. And
Because I always read that you write in your mails. It's been expensive. Let's make it worth it.
Let's make it worth it. Exactly. You know, I don't want to pay for it if it's not working, and I will tell Thinkific if it's not working, certainly. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, mine just goes straight into Dave Nichols School. When I put in my password, I put in my email, my password, and it just goes straight into Dave Nichols School.
Dave Nichols School.
It doesn't actually ask me to find my organization or anything like that. Just go straight in, and then it shows me all the different courses that I can join. So I mean, go notifications.
Would you please write for me here on the chat the way I
try the grammar shed. Try the grammar shed. Try maybe that's because it's maybe
Yes,
not.
it works through Grammar Shed. Yes.
Try Grammar Shed.
Grammar Shed?
Yeah.
Grammar Shed, like that, the Grammar Shed. I didn't realize it was that difficult. I will write that on the next email. If you're having trouble getting in, the Grammar Shed. Does that work?
No.
Just
When
try, just try
use the
grammar.
application, they direct me skype-lessons.com, and I should sign in. My email and passport, and then I can find your lessons, because the screen right here. Welcome back, and you should put your email and password from your original website, and then after sign, I think reach your lessons.
But there is no problem. I have just checked. So if you do it, for example, with the Google account, so you just follow this. You press the button, follow the Google account, and that's it. So I have, for example,
But do
no
you
problem.
say that I should do it through the Grammar Shed site, or just directly?
I typed
from
just
the app?
Dave Nichols, and it straight went into the school.
From Dave Nichols' website, not directly from the app?
Yeah, from which you, I mean,
After I
Thinkific-
put my
Thinkific app.
email, and after I sign in, the
Click
screen.
that link, that your email, and that will take you straight away to this class. Yes.
Yeah. So you watch video from application, but if you want to do an exercise, you go to their Skype-lessons. That's it.
Yeah,
So
it
there is
does.
no problem.
The application can only, but I still see what Yahim is saying, and it's that she can't.
Yeah,
find,
what I wanted is to watch the videos, because I know I can enter my, my dashboard, and I don't have problems doing that. What I mean is using the app. I want to enter the app and watch the videos, and I can't enter the app.
That's weird. Yeah, you can't find the organization on the app. I see what you're saying. You can't find the.
Yes, I can't. Yes, I can.
Try Dave Nichols School. Try Dave Nichols now. Try Dave Nichols. Just Dave Nichols.
Try them all, but Dave Nichols
with a weird apostrophe at the end.
Oh yeah, an apostrophe at the end. Okay.
I think just Dave Nichols will hopefully find
Dave
it.
Nichols School. No. Looks like we couldn't find any results for Dave Nichols School. So
Maybe there is it's banned in your country. So
No,
I don't think so.
don't think so. Why?
And maybe if I was in Cuba, I would say
Dave,
yes,
Dave,
but
when,
not here.
what did you do there, Dave?
Okay,
Dave, when it happens to me, I never put any name of the organization. I keep on trying, exit, entering, and then
Uninstall it, reinstall it, maybe.
and then magically it comes out. Put your password, email, and so I enter.
Okay, I will
So-
talk to
I'm gonna
Thinkific.
install the app and maybe download it again, and then if I still have
yes.
problems, I would
Yohima,
say
try to
you
download again the app.
Give that a try, and
I
I am interested. I'm really glad you told me. I am interested. I want to get it fixed, and I will tell you Thinkific that lots of people haven't been able to use the app, and so I mean, if you're not able to use it, I'm tempted to stop paying for it then, because it's a significant amount that I send them. And I will see, but I will explain that lots of people they get that screen where they're asking for the organization and they can't find it. Can you tell me what they need to write in? Is it Dave Nichols? Is it Skype lessons? Is it the Grammar Shed?
Yes, to make it more clear, because I don't, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's annoying certainly, and I want to fix it. I do because you know it's as annoying for me as it is for you, just because I pay good money for it. And yeah, I did it of course to try and make it easier for people to watch the lectures on their phones. You know, that was the main reason, because they don't let you do the quizzes. But they're trying to get me to trade up and get the next thing where you do get the quizzes as part of the app. And of course, if people can't even get into the app, then that's already a sign for me. I saw that it got a really low mark on the Google Play Store as well, that people gave the Thinkific app very low rating. And so I'm not surprised to hear that there are some problems. But yeah, try uninstalling and reinstalling, and let me know how it gets on.
Maybe you can use these emails, because there's a links usually, and it maybe directs the Thinkific. And
yeah, indeed, there is. I know the one you mean. Yeah, the one which I send out at the bottom of that.
The links.
Yeah,
Yes,
give that a try. Try that link at the bottom of the email that I send.
Because I think I used the links after download the application to join Thinkific courses.
Yeah, just to go through. But I mean, still, I find it weird that you need the link, because surely you go through on the app rather than on a URL on a browser. And so I'm a bit confused about it, really. But yeah, I will try and get it fixed. I will have a word with Thinkific. I've got a dash now, guys, but I'll see you all next week. We can discuss it a little bit at the start next week.
Bye, everyone.
Okay.
Bye,
see you all
Dave.
soon.
Bye.
But thanks for telling me. I appreciate that.
Bye.
See you all next week.
Until next Friday.
Bye.
See you soon.
Bye.
I hope that
Bye.
is recorded. I'm
Thanks
not
a
sure
lot.
if it's recorded because of the break in the
Recorded.
connection, but
Yeah,
we'll
yeah,
see.
yeah.
We'll see.
Bye.
Okay. Bye bye.
See you
Bye
next
bye.
week.
Bye.
Nice weekend.
Thank you. Bye bye.